There's a truth most people don't want to say out loud, and that is purpose doesn't grow in comfort. Purpose grows in pressure. Purpose grows in fire. Purpose grows in places you never wanted to walk through. And trials don't destroy purpose. They refine it. They strip away what's fake. They expose what's weak. They strengthen what's real. And here's the part we forget. God doesn't send trials to break you. He uses trials to build you, to deepen your compassion, to strengthen your humility, to stretch your faith, to sharpen your integrity, and to teach you self-control, and to grow forgiveness in places where bitterness used to live. Trials reveal who you are becoming. Trials reveal what you truly believe. Trials reveal the part of you that God's been shaping for something bigger. And if you're walking through something heavy right now, it doesn't mean you're off track. It might mean you're right where God is refining you. So today we're going to talk about the kind of trials that don't take your purpose away. Thank you for joining me here on Faith Between the Lines, and I'm Scott. Now, pressure has a way of showing you what's inside you. Not to shame you, but to grow you. When life squeezes you, the truth comes out. Your fears, your doubts, your habits, your reaction, your hidden wounds, your unspoken prayers. Trials reveal the places where you're still healing. They reveal the places where you still need God. They reveal the places where compassion needs to grow, where humility needs to deepen, where forgiveness needs to take root. Pressure doesn't expose you to embarrass you. Pressure exposes you to transform you. Because God can't heal what you're hiding. He can't strengthen what you're pretending isn't weak. Trials bring the truth to the surface, not to condemn you, but to refine you. You know, most people think that trials are setbacks. But spiritually, trials are purifiers. They burn away what doesn't belong. They remove what can't go with you into the next season. They purify your motives. They purify your desires. They purify your priorities. They purify your relationships. They purify your faith. And purification is often uncomfortable. It's emotional, it's humbling, and it's revealing. But it's also holy, because God is not trying to make your life harder. He's trying to make your purpose clearer. Trials teach you what matters. They teach you what's worth fighting for. They teach you what's worth of letting go. They teach you what's worth of protecting. And they teach you that purpose is not built in ease, it's built in endurance. I can testify to this, that anybody can have faith when life is smooth. But real faith, the kind that carries purpose, is forged in fire. Faith under fire becomes unshakable. It becomes steady. It becomes mature, and it becomes anchored. Trials teach you to trust in God when you can't see the outcome. They teach you to walk forward when the path is unclear. They teach you to pray a little deeper, listen a little longer, and to surrender quicker. Faith under fire teaches you self-control because you stop reaching out of fear and start responding out of trust. It teaches you humility because you realize you can't fix everything. It teaches you compassion because you finally understand what pain feels like and you learn to love others through theirs. Faith under fire is not fragile. It's forged, it's strengthened, and it's refined. And once you've walked through fire with God, you don't fear the flames anymore. You know, many of you out there, and me, have lived through a lot of pain. God never wastes pain. Pain is one of the greatest teachers in the spiritual life. Not because God enjoys watching us hurt, but because he knows how pain can produce. Pain produces empathy. It produces wisdom. It produces compassion. It produces humility. Pain produces integrity. Pain produces strength. And God never wastes it. He uses it. He shapes it. He transforms it. Your pain becomes a testimony. Your pain becomes a ministry. Your pain becomes a doorway to something else healing. And here's the part that's hard to accept. Some of the most powerful parts of your purpose will come from the places you once prayed to escape. God doesn't waste your tears. He doesn't waste your heartbreak. He doesn't waste your struggle. He doesn't waste your waiting. Every part of your story has a purpose, even the painful ones. As I walk through this journey, and a reflection of this episode, I wrote a poem for it called The Flame. I walked through flames I didn't choose, through nights that felt too long. But in the heat, my faith grew deep, and weakness turned to strong. The fire didn't steal my hope. It burned away what held me down. It cleared the ash of who I was and sharpened a steadier crown. Now purpose shines where fear once lived, and peace stands in its place. For every trial forged my heart with mercy, strength, and grace. There is a strength that comes from surviving the storm. And there's also a strength that only comes from surviving something you thought would break you. A strength that doesn't brag. A strength that doesn't shout. A strength that doesn't need any attention. It's the quiet strength of someone who has walked through fire and found God in the flames. Trials teach you resilience. They teach you patience. They teach you endurance. They teach you gratitude. And they teach you of perspective. They teach you that you're stronger than you thought and more loved than you realized. And when you come out of a storm, you don't come out empty. You come out wiser. You come out softer. You come out deeper. You come out more compassionate. You come out more surrendered. And you come out more aligned with God's heart. This is the strength that refines purpose. This is the strength that prepares you for your calling. This is the strength that comes from trials, not to break you, but to build you. My closing blessing for the show is to you, is may every trial you face become a doorway to a deeper purpose. May compassion rise in you. May humility steady you. May forgiveness free you. May your integrity guide you. May self-control protect you. And may the God who walks with you through every fire refine your heart, strengthen your spirit, and lead you into the purpose He has prepared for you. I want to thank you for joining me here on Faith Between the Lines, and I hope I met you right where you belong. You being here in this space matters, where your questions and comments are always welcome and can be left on YouTube or on Buzzsprout. Before I close, I want to take a moment to honor the families and the men and the women of our military, those who serve, those who have served, and those who stand behind them with quiet strength. Your sacrifice, your courage, and your commitment to this great country do not go unnoticed. May God bless you, protect you, and surround your families with peace and gratitude for all you give. So thank you for joining me here on Faith Between the Lines, and we'll see you here on the next episode.